Alright, what's going on, everyone? I don't know why no one told me. I don't know why I never noticed. But did you know Screaming Nemesis is a spirit? It's a spirit. So we can play this in Tribal Spirits in Pioneer. Now, I will say, the problem with playing Izzet instead of Azorius, or Jeskai, I guess, is we don't have access to, the best card in Spirits, which is Spell Queller. This is white, we're not playing white. So the resulting deck from playing Screaming Nemesis, and I should also state, this is untested. I've seen decks playing this in like Izzet and Jeskai Spirits, but I'm kind of going all in on the red. I wanted to try this as well. But the resulting deck is much more aggro-focused, because Screaming Nemesis, of course, is an aggro creature. It's a 3-mana 3/3 haste. If it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage back to the player. That's very aggressive. We also get Eidolon of the Great Revel. 2-mana 2/2, double red is a bit awkward. It makes playing basics a bit risky, so we only have one basic island. I swear to God, I'm going to draw this in the one basic island. You watch. But we also can't play like the creature land. Oh my God. Mutavault. God, why couldn't I think of it? I can't play Mutavault in this because the double red is going to be a problem. But Eidolon, 2-mana 2/2, if a player casts a spell, mana value 3 or less, deal 2 damage. So what this deck is going to do is it's going to emphasize the aggro aspect of spirits, right? We have the 1-mana 1/1. Whenever we play a spirit, it gets +1/+1. We have the 2-mana 2/1 flash flying, protect something, tempo, develop your board while protecting something against a removal spell. We have tap spirits to tap your opponent's stuff, so this is really good because we can end of turn, tap 2 things, tap a blocker down. And we also have this little guy here, just a little flash flyer. It's going to get pumped by this. That also can draw probably one of the weaker cards in this specific build. And then we have this card from Avatar, Flying Vigilance. You can dump a bunch of mana into it to pump it. It's actually not very good for an aggro deck, but I think it's good enough that it's worth trying as a one of. Won't see it that often. When we do see it, since we only have one copy, likely going to be in the late game where we can use it to draw out of maybe being out of cards. Cheap counter, cheap removal. This can be 1 mana to counter something because we do have an enchantment here. And we're trying to play cheaper removal because we want to more aggressively put creatures down and attack. So this is a less tempo-y, more aggro build of spirits, completely untested with this card. I've seen people playing this. I've not seen people playing this. And yeah, we'll see. I think we're just going to go all in, and probably we're going to win when we go first and not win when we go second. That's going to be my prediction, but I don't know. We'll see. Aggro Izzet Spirits with Screaming Nemesis. Let's give it a try. Just never put 2 and 2 together that Screaming Nemesis, it's a spirit. We don't get Nemesis, we do get Eidolon, and we go first. I think this is fine. We did draw one of the basics with Eidolon, but it was the mountain, thankfully. We had a 50-50 shot there. But yeah, we got turn 1. Might just play this turn 2. We have a really aggressive curve. And we'll see what colors the opponent's playing, which will determine what we're doing turn 2. If they're playing black, it might be hold up rattle chains. They're playing blue. I think we just go ahead and jam this. Cool, okay. Attack for 2. So they're taking 2 damage every time they cast something. We've got Lords, we've got 1 mana counter spell. I'd love to draw land. Second place Supreme Phantom, still have counter spell up. They play that, okay. I can't counter it. Is it worth countering? Probably. Counter unless you pay 1. Take 2. I did not draw the land, unfortunately. So do I just hold up counter spell or do I attack for 3? Or 2? I mean, I'm going to attack for 2. I think I'm going to hold up rattle chains. We have counter spells up, and if we don't need it, we have rattle chains to play end of turn. Nothing? Alright, I'm just going to play this. I'll take 2. They do have removal, it looks like. Sure. You're going to take 2 down to 12. Would love to draw the land now, please. There it is. Nice. Okay, so now we can play this. And we have Spell Pierce up. Attack for 3, down to 9. Much more aggressive than other spirits. I mean, spirit decks can be this aggressive, but we're going to be doing this like every time, right? Hopefully. Okay, counter this. Auto pay. Get that out of here. So this is Dimir Poison. Not going to do that. Attack for that much. We'll just hold up counter spells. There's an argument that I shouldn't take my first point of poison damage, but I think this is gonna be over before that matters. I'll counter this. Yeah, nice. So we attack for 4. We have the burn spell. They're dead. That was pretty cool. 2 lands again. I have this thing when I play spirits. It's a real thing. I just can't ever draw 2 land or more than 2 lands. It's like a really real crazy obscene thing. It happens. I will protect this. Okay. So I would expect to not draw a land here. Sure. Shark Typhoon's so fun. I miss it. It was a cool card at one time. Oh, I drew the 3rd land. That's cool. This just gets countered, right? Let's play the Shacklegeist, and then I can have Spell Pierce up. And then we can attack for 2. Cool. That can't be countered. Yep. Okay. Sure. Spire Bluff Canal. Just play this. Attack for 3. I think we're gonna die here. Kind of a slow hand. Yeah, okay. I should have just played the Supreme Phantom, had the counter spell up. I mean, I can Supreme Phantom. I can do this now. Sure, okay. Feels bad though. My turn. Well, they have Restless Anchorage. This I will counter. Pretty important there. Teferi I will also counter. Okay, 3 cards. Well, counterspell. Attack for 1. My turn. Shacklegeist. We will... I guess we can attack for 1. Force the mana for the Restless Anchorage. Am I fighting over this? Not doing much. Oh, wait, I can't fight over it. It doesn't matter because this doesn't do anything. Play this. Alright. Cool. My turn. Rattle Chains. Again, I'm fine. Oh no, I don't want to... Okay, I can flash this in to protect this. They have a counter spell. I can counter their counter spell. I counter the counter spell. I mean, I'm out of gas now, but they've got 2 cards. They can't animate the anchorage now. Okay, well, I guess they got it. Sure. Now I just need to draw a creature, and then I can start using these map tokens, so that's good. A Screaming Nemesis isn't bad here. Well, that is technically a creature. I'm going to do this now, because I've hit a land. You can play it. Face up Rattle Chains that the opponent knows about. I don't think so. Supreme Phantom, I guess. I don't know. Temporary lockdown, fine. I think I'm dead. It's just gonna take forever. If they kill this, I'll just quit. Memory Deluge. Alright, let's get out of here then. Because they get removal. I'm gonna peck them for 1 damage return. Ah, pain. I know that was an early concession, but once they start casting Memory Deluges like that, it's over. Control decks don't win by playing counter spells. They win by drawing more cards. Stock up in Standard, Memory Deluge, and Pioneer. Once those are being cast, it's over. I mean, this is amazing. Going first. I'm not going to draw a 3rd land again. Never mind. I keep saying it, and then it keeps being incorrect. We'll play this. Attack for 2. Next turn we get Screaming Nemesis. We'll attack for at least 5, maybe 7. Alright. Well, don't think this is going to resolve. I should probably hold these up. I think that's the correct thing. But I want to go aggro. Just because. Why is there a red glow around this? Sure. Take 2 damage. Do I want to counter that? The answer is no. I can't counter it, so it doesn't matter. And then attack for 5. Down to 11. Next turn, I'm going to do the correct thing and hold up the counter spells, I think. Well, I guess I need a land for it to be worth it, because this doesn't cost 1 anymore. Yeah, this does die a lot. It's kind of like 2 mana, deal 2 damage to the opponent, because like it's like the first thing that gets hit. it deals so much damage to people if they don't hit it right, so kind of makes sense. We do draw the land, so that makes it worth it to do this stuff. This is the more aggressive line. I think this turn, I'm just doing this. Down to 7. And then we can flash Rattle Chains in, counter something. Next turn, play Screaming Nemesis that has haste. You have 3 mana. Like, I don't know what they do here. I'm going to take 2. You can have your treasure. That's 4 mana. But I have the counter spell, like it's fine. Yeah, that's going to be counter spell. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage we're attacking for. They do have 1 mana. They could have a fatal push. Just do this. I can counter the fatal push though. It is a fatal push. Alright, so we counter the... Huh? Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't click it, but there we go. Yeah, I'd rather have the Screaming Nemesis and then play this. Attack? Cool, okay, there we go. Now we see the aggressiveness of the haste on Screaming Nemesis, not necessarily the damage, but that works. Not sure if I'm liking the snare though, and Burst Lightning both those spells have felt weak. Like it makes sense if we have Eidolon in play, but I don't know. This is not very good. I think I mulligan this. Don't like it very much. This is also kind of mid, but I think it's keepable. Land? Fervent Champion. Okay, so it's aggro v aggro. I'm going second, which is never a good thing. Okay. When we have a burn spell for the champion, we have the spell pierce for the whatchamacallit, I assume if they get a burn spell from this, that'd be crazy. They get a land. No blocks. I wonder if they're playing the axe. What's it called? Do I need blue? I'll play this on blue. I will attack for 1. We just pass because we have all the stuff's instant speed. Fervent Champion. It is whenever this creature attacks another attacking knight. Yeah, we gotta kill one of those then. Although the robber is also a problem. 2 robbers. Okay. Let's kill one of these. Maybe I should have held the Mausoleum Wanderer back so I could flash in. Block, counter spell. Alright, burn spell 2. Go to 11. I forgot to flash, I said. Oh my god. I forgot to play my card. I'm gonna play this. We're not blocking now, so... Attack. Now we're just dead. I should have held the Screaming Nemesis back. So I take 2, 4, 5 here. Down to 6. Oh god. Okay, 2 burn spells. 6. They can deal 4 to me. I think I'm dead next turn. I do have the counter spells, but... And I forgot to play a... I literally just forgot to play a creature. They have Castle Embereth as well. This is fine. That's fine. Sure. Need 2 creatures. Don't have 2 creatures. Okay, I forgot to play my creature, and then I attacked with Screaming Nemesis when I shouldn't have. That's my mistake. Really, really dumb misplays there. Okay. Yeah, always remember, Screaming Nemesis, pretty defensive. This is a very aggressive hand. These double Mausoleum Wanderer hands, especially on going first, can actually go kind of crazy. So we need to play this on blue so I can play both of these next turn. There's a Screaming Nemesis. So we're going to play this. We're going to play this. Attack for 3. Punt is playing blue eye control again. Tap land. We're just gonna go fast. We lose to whatchamacallit. Temporary lockdown. Can this counter? It's a sorcery, right? Yeah. So temporary lockdown here wins the game. They don't have it. Let's just attack. See what happens. I did say double Mausoleum Wanderer hands go crazy. Okay, so I can flash Rattle Chains in, or I can burn this, but I can't do anything else, which is kind of awkward. Well, just burn this. 2, 4, 6, 7. Opponent goes to 2, and that means Burst Lightning's dead if they play a board wipe. Okay, can't counter that. But this face Burst Lightning and Spirits. Didn't expect that. So yeah, that's the aggro of the deck on display there. It's a pretty weird deck, right? Because I don't think it's as aggressive as like Izzet Prowess. We lose a lot of the tempo of like Azorius Spirits. Well, we still have some. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of a weird deck. This is fine. Going first, we have Wanderer turn 1. This enters tapped though. So do we want to play this tapped? I don't think so. I want to pay 2 life for this. I can play this tap, have this turn 2. I think we could draw an untapped land, and if we don't, we can still Spectral Sailor, attack for 2. That's fine. Pay 2 life. That's fine. I guess I'll do this, sacrifice it, just in case having it in the graveyard matters. We draw an untapped land. That's pretty good. I don't know if this is even correct. I think it should be hold up Rattle Chains. I'm going to do it anyway. All we know is it Torch the Tower? Probably Phoenix. Eidolon is brutal against Phoenix. Yeah, we should have just played Rattle Chains. That works. Take 2. Snare. It's pretty good, so we can do just nothing here. So we need to protect Eidolon at all costs. It is absolutely devastating against them. This is Phoenix. They need to chain a bunch of spells together. They cannot win. Like, this doesn't matter. They can't win with an Eidolon in play. They can make this a 10-10. I don't care. This is fine. Alright, end of turn. Play this. They are tapped out. So I'm just going to do this. Okay. Then nothing. No attacks. Another Ledger Shredder. Take 2. I don't care what they do, so long as they don't kill the Eidolon. They're looking at the Eidolon. Lightning Axe. Okay, so Rattle Chains. Protect. This might not be Phoenix. It might be like an Izzet looting type of thing, but either way, the Eidolon must live. I mean, right now they can only cast 4 spells, and then they're dead. They do get counters. I mean, they're making big things. They can't attack with them without dying, though, right? You don't play the Sailor. That enters tapped. Pass the turn. I mean, their deck just does not function with Eidolon in play. That's fine. Take 2. Down to 6. They're going to take 2. Down to 4. Now Burst Lightning off top just straight up wins. There's the Phoenix. Okay. They can make big creatures. They can't attack with them, though. 3 counters. Yep. That's a 7-9. Attacks for 7. No blocks. Down to 6. So I can play Spectral Sailor. I can't attack, though. So I think it's just draw. If we draw Burst Lightning, we win. That's not it. That's not it. I can still try to draw Burst Lightning right now. It doesn't win right now. So, no attacks. Okay, I can block. Actually, no, I'm going to block here. Then draw. There's the Burst Lightning. That's game, right? Yep. My turn. Play this on red. Kick. Win the game. There's a counter spell. We have a counter spell. And they can't counter my counter spell without dying to Eidolon. Nice. Okay. Weird deck, man. Weird deck. Alright, that's just a quick few games here with this deck. I played Spirits a lot. And I think this build is interesting. I still say, I think I would prefer blue-white with this card for sure. How many lands was I playing, by the way? 23. I really struggled to hit a third land. Biggest issue with the deck. I mean, this was great. This was great. I think this felt awkward. This could probably be changed. I mean, it's nice with the enchantment creature and the spirits, but I don't think it's necessary. We didn't see Screaming Nemesis. What this card does is it gets the opponent really low, and then when you attack with it, they just like can't block it, right? They block it, they die, they take the damage, they die, and that combined with the flash and flying stuff, like it makes a lot of sense. We didn't see it, but I do think it's totally reasonable to try Izzet. It does push the deck into a more aggressive build, because you lose Spell Queller, that's the tempo, counter something while developing your board thing, so that's a problem, but you make up for it with this very aggressive red splash that honestly worked totally fine. So yeah, if you want to play a more aggressively tuned, basically, if you like those double Mausoleum Wanderer hands, where you like play a couple of these and play this and you like just go crazy, you kind of do that every game with this. Either you're doing this, or you're doing Eidolon and Screaming Nemesis, and you're still just kind of just racing the opponent and tanking their life really quick. So pretty cool build. Awesome. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you liked. Apparently there's a hype button or something. You can click that if you can find it. I don't know. But thanks for watching either way, and I will see you in the next one.